Hey Pisces, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 6th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. The heart of your reading, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling so open with your pocketbook right now. I think someone has become a little too reliant on you or feeling entitled to you spending money on them. This could be a child who is literally dependent on you, but you treat them to something and then they expect treats all the time, and you're like, you know what, we can't just spend money like that all the time. They're like, money, what is money? It could be a little bit like that. Or you're dealing with another adult who is going through a tough time, and I think it feels like someone that you help on a regular basis, or you've helped them multiple times. I can at least say that confidently. That's the way the energy feels. But this time around, you're disinclined to help them. What's the challenge here? I mean, you might not be as well resourced right now, so you just don't have what they need. But I think it's more that you're seeing a pattern of behavior where your help isn't helping them long term, and they kind of are just becoming reliant on it. Like if your friend asks you for a $500 loan every other month, you're like, you know what, you need to cut back on your expenses or get another job or create a source of side income. Like, each person needs to figure out how to be self-sufficient, and I can't continually be this resource for you. And they're like, but you have more than enough. Like, that's not the point. So this could be like yeah, I can't think of the word now. Not a matter of ethics, but a principle. There we go. Matter of principle. One of you guys was sending it to me. I know, you're thinking, oh, it's the principles. Thank you. Thank you for those of you who were just sending me that. Okay, your challenge is, let's see, patience, that it'll all come together. Something will work itself out. Temperance also includes healing, alchemizing, it feels like you're struggling to maintain a sense of peace, that you're doing the right thing, to not allow your discomfort with being the person who says no to develop into anger or frustration. But to notice those feelings, feel them, let them process out of your body, and then go about living your life, trusting yourself, giving yourself the respect of believing that you've made the right choice for this situation, for yourself. That it's all gonna work out. It's hard to describe, but I'm getting a very, like, a sense of, it's not so much like higher dimensional feeling, This Pisces energy is a lot for me, you guys. It's very spacey. Like, people say you guys are dreamy. And I mean, I'm an Aquarius. I get the whole, like, space cadet attitude. But this is very, like, very zen, maybe. Like, rising above. Separating yourself from the mundane world. And that's what I'm getting from this Temperance card, but it's in response to feeling frustrated that you're dealing with this, feeling frustrated that you're having bad feelings about yourself, about the decision that you're making, and everything that, you know, snowballs from there. This is like, in response to that, you could really rise above and zen out in a way that's super, like, blissed out, I want to say. I mean, those of you who garden, I might be picking up on that sort of an energy. That's a euphemism for those of you unfamiliar. You can Google it and figure out what I'm talking about. And like, I'm not under the influence of anything, but I'm feeling this vibe of, like, the challenge for you is getting out of your own headspace and really, like, expanding your awareness. And whether that's just through, like, transcendental meditation or substances or whatever. I hope this is, like, making sense, because I can't really see how to apply it. But somehow, I mean, maybe that's what helps you bring healing to the situation. I definitely get a sense of, like I said, expanded awareness, but also, like, scope of your perspective. I don't know. I'm trying to describe something else. Feels like I'm just saying the same thing. I guess what I want to drive home is that it's not that you're checking out and avoiding it in order to feel a sense of greater healing for yourself and peace from checking out and not paying attention to the situation. It's very holistic. It feels like you're incorporating yourself and the situation and really embracing it and integrating it into this sort of wider awareness of a sense of, like, universal love. It's a big energy, you guys, and I kind of have to, like, let that pass through, because otherwise I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the reading. Okay. Your focus is on the Four of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're not really setting goals for yourself right now, or there's an event you don't want to attend and you're really focused on how can I get out of it. Maybe this person who expects help from you is you're expecting them to be at that event. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which is either a pause or a change of course. You may have been on a path toward achieving a goal for a while, and something has you reconsidering that path. Maybe that's not the goal you want to head toward anymore. That would definitely fit with this Four of Wands. But I'm not sure how to place it in the story that I was picking up on with this person who's overly reliant upon you. One of the best things that's going to come out of this whole season in your life is this opportunity to plant a seed that's going to grow into something tangible for you that you're really going to enjoy. Greater financial freedom, or access to things that you will like. It's things. This is going to be an opportunity. I'm getting like clothing for a lot of you. Maybe makeup. Some of you want tools in order to start a new side business. You need supplies and tools, and you kind of need to invest in that before you can see a result. This could be why you're scaling back, like wanting to help others, because you're reevaluating your own goals. And maybe, you know what, I think actually that resonates a lot right now. You might not be as aware that that's why you're doing it, why you're less apt to help this person right now. But it seems like it's because you're anticipating needing those funds for yourself for something else. There's a change that you want to make. So you want to leave yourself more of a buffer. Yep, okay, you're launching in a new direction. You're taking that ace and you are taking a leap of faith with it. You're going to plant that seed somewhere that it's meant to pay dividends down the line. I get a strong sense of enjoyment off of this. I feel like you're really going to have fun. And definitely less burdened. A little bit of a sense of relief compared to that Knight of Pentacles energy that had you just like chipping away at a goal little by little. The Fool energy is more like a sense of wonder and awe, and this is going to be amazing, and I get to, maybe you're like, some of you are going to start like a travel blog or be like a travel influencer. Some of you are selling all of your belongings to go live the van life. And I don't know why, but I'm getting a strong emphasis on like, I want to record this and help other people, whether that's through like social media content creation or creating a course or a nonprofit to like mentor and help others. But there is very much like this giving back in a greater sense, which I think is like you're conserving resources for the time being, and you feel conflicted about not being able to help this person anymore. But for the long term, like things coming together and overall greater healing for others, this is the right course of action. Your surprise energy, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords. Someone is not going to accept an emotional offer. Because it's not logical. It just doesn't make sense to them. I think you are either going to approach someone or you've already reached out to someone, and your method of trying to connect with them was emotional. Like, I want to tug on their heartstrings. And for this person, that was the wrong approach, because they're all about facts and figures, logic and reason. Emotional pleas don't resonate with them. Let's see your hopes and fears. What are we hopeful for? What are we afraid of? Five of Cups in reverse. You don't want to go through any more losses that you're going to have to pause and process and grieve. You want to move forward through this phase of your life with the wind in your sails, adventure in your heart. And this sort of energy just doesn't jive with that. This is like somber and serious and dealing with setbacks in a kind of a major sense. You've had enough of that lately, and you're like, okay, I've processed it. It's time for me to move on. And because you've experienced it a few times in your past, you have this sense of like, well, you never know. Life's going to hand you surprises, and I might reel from it and have to take some time to recoup and process and grieve. And other things in my life, other plans and goals and dreams might suffer in the meantime. You don't want to have to put your plans and dreams and goals on hold for these things that go wrong in life. You're like, please, no bad things happen in my life. It's not that you're saying my life should be perfect and nothing should ever go wrong, although that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think it's more like those major life events that knock you down a peg. Your end result, I think I want to pull again. This is a lot. Okay, I'll just take it. Look at the end result. Big message. We have the Four of Swords, the Tower in reverse, Strength, the Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you're taking enough time to rest and heal and rejuvenate. I like that. It's very in keeping with the challenge that Spirit is suggesting that you overcome. Four of Swords is sort of has that minor arcana energy version. Sorry, I'm trying to say two things at the same time. It's the minor arcana version of Temperance energy. We also have the Tower in reverse, which is telling us that things are not going to, maybe the potential disasters that you really don't want to happen, don't happen. Or if there's something that falls apart, it's not going to be as difficult to navigate as you expect. There are going to be a lot of times that require humility and a willingness to grow and learn with this Strength in reverse. It's going to bring the best out of you, but it's going to be a challenge to face those energies. Some things are going to hurt. Some things are going to sting. And I think that has to do with either rejection from a group or other people who you see at the same level as you in their craft or their ability to contribute to a project. You think that you're going to rally them to your cause and suggest like, oh, we should join forces and do something together. And there's going to be at least some people that you connect with in that way or attempt to connect with who reject that offer, who don't see that as a potential. They don't see the potential for positive there. They're not intrigued or attracted to your offer, so they decide not to collaborate with you. I'm reminded of I started my own business years ago before I started this tarot business, and my naive expectation when I started that company was that I would reach out to some old coworkers who were no longer with the company that we had worked with together. And I thought, of course they're going to want to come work with me. Look what I've set up. It's set up for success. We can do the same thing as we did before for the other company, but now we're working for ourselves. And I was so convinced that other people were going to see things the same way I saw them and sign on and join the team, and we would all create this new business together. And none of them wanted to do it. I don't know if it was me personally, maybe. I leave the door open to that possibility. I think it was more so the risk aversion to working for yourself versus the reliability of a stable income when you're working for a company. But anyway, that's sort of the energy that I'm picking up on with what's going to happen for you. There's this look at my dog. There's this expectation of, oh, they're definitely going to want to join up to what I'm doing, or they're definitely going to want my contribution and see it as valuable. And you're going to be let down in that respect sometimes. But there's going to be an eye-opening perspective shift that occurs because of that is going to serve you well moving forward with this Eight of Swords in reverse. If you have a limited view, it could be naive because of a lack of experience. So once you experience it, you're more well informed and you're better prepared to make choices that will benefit you in the future. Let's get you some advice. Queen of Wands. You already have everything that you need in order to succeed at this. The Queen of Wands is someone who is seen as desirable, charismatic. People just want to please her because she's so affable. She's so Miss Congeniality. And when you get yourself in the right environment, in front of the right people, they're going to receive you this way, and you're going to feel up to the challenge. You're going to feel like the belle of the ball. And that's when you'll know that you've found your tribe, or you've found the people that are going to collaborate with you in this new venture that you're undertaking. But if you find yourself lacking confidence in any sense, or looking at the playing field and seeing the people who are already doing it and feeling like, you know what, there's too many people doing this, they're already more well established than me, I'm just brand new out here learning the ropes. Who am I to try and enter this field and think that I have anything useful to share? Spirit is saying, you're the mother frickin' Queen of Wands is who you are. You have something valuable to share. It's unique and special, and it represents your inner light that you're going to let shine for other people. So don't be ashamed to do it. Be confident. Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I will see you back next time.